Hey, what's up everybody? I am here still in the great city of Da Nang, Vietnam. I just wanted to make a quick short video and update you guys exactly about my situation here in Vietnam. For some of you guys that watched my last video, I was basically apartment shopping and checking around at different places. I have made a decision, at least temporarily. So what I decided was I really liked the place Dominica, which was the first apartment on the apartment hunting video, but I went to go put down a deposit the very next morning and it was rented out. So my first choice was taken up and I kind of didn't want to rush. So I ended up basically just renewing my lease for one more month at my current apartment. So basically, long story short, I ended up extending one more month at my current apartment right there. So all that work basically to do nothing. But I'm not giving up hope because I really like that place Dominica, and I'm gonna go try to check it out in another 30 days when my rent is due again at my current place. I really missed out on that one. That's the second place that I feel like I missed out on, was Dominica this month. Last month, there was a place actually right here. I'll try to show you guys. There was a place right here where that gray building is. That was a really nice place, and it was only $7 million, or about $275. So back-to-back months, I have missed out on two different apartments that I really liked. But I live by the saying, everything happens for a reason. So I guess it just wasn't meant to be. But anyways, so that's the update situation from my apartment hunting. And maybe in a few weeks, we will go back apartment hunting again. Cross my fingers that Dominica will be available, or if not, maybe something even better. So here we go. But anyways, that's the updated situation on the rental situation. I'm going down to my favorite little, I guess you would call it grocery store or market, called Moon Milk. It's a place that has international food, Western food, Korean food, Vietnamese food, everything, and it's pretty good prices. So we're gonna go in there real quick. I gotta pick up a couple of quick things. And I just figured I would give you guys a quick update on that. And I'm gonna show you guys a few prices on certain things at this grocery store. So luckily we got out here a little bit early. It's still only about 95 degrees right now. And so it's still somewhat considered not too hot in the day right now, but it does feel like it's 105 or 108 when I check the weather app. So it's good that we're out here right now trying to get all the stuff done, and it's about, I don't know, 10:15. So let's go into the store real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys some of these prices that you get. I kind of have a feeling some of this stuff is gonna shock you, that you'll be very surprised of how cheap things are, and also at the same time how expensive some of the things are, especially like Western items. So let's go in here real quick and check out Moon Milk. As usual, they do not have any hamburger buns, so I'm gonna have to go across the street to my little bakery that actually sells them for cheaper. So let's grab a couple of things. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna grab me an onion. An onion is about 80 cents per kilo, which is about 40 cents per pound for all the American viewers out there. So we're gonna go ahead and grab an onion. We are going to grab a pineapple. I'm not sure exactly how you pick out pineapples. I don't know if they're like watermelons where you can tell certain things about them. These are pretty damn sharp, if you can see. Kind of like cactuses. But we're gonna go with this one, I think. This is about $1.10, $1.15. Let's take a look and see what else we have here. Mushrooms. So mushrooms are a little expensive. You're looking at about $3 per kilo, or about $1.50, $1.80 per pound. It's not extremely cheap, but it's definitely a little bit expensive compared to other things here in Vietnam. So let me give you guys an idea. Certain things like a bell pepper. A bell pepper is going to cost you about $1.25 a pound. What I also really like about this grocery store is a lot of times they will have discounts. 50% off on bakery stuff or refrigerated stuff. But right now it does not look like they have anything. Oh, let me show you guys this one thing. I've been noticing this for a while. This is wild right here. So I actually bumped into this sour cream. This sour cream is basically $10 for this kilo right here. I believe this is the kilo. So this is 10 US dollars. Insane. Insane. This one's about 6. So that's just a huge difference. You can get a giant thing of sour cream back in the USA, at least when I was there, for about $3. So this is about double, or maybe even a little bit more than that. But I have noticed in Asia that dairy, Western foods, anything milk, dairy, certain things like that are definitely coming in at a premium, and they're not cheap. For example, you got cream. Cream is 180,000. You got these cheeses. So even your cheap little sliced cheese, like your little American Kraft singles, are basically $2 for 6 slices. So that's definitely a thing to watch out for. If you can avoid basically staying away from dairy, staying away from Western foods, you can live very cheap here. And this is one of the discount aisles that I was telling you about. There's nothing really on my list here. Here's a perfect example. So this thing of ketchup is about $4 US. So just because it's imported and it's a Western product, $4 for this. So obviously you can get this for a lot cheaper in the United States. But like I said, Western imported stuff is much more expensive. Now let me give you a good contrast of something that will blow you away. So a little marinating season packet, something like this, would cost you about 30 cents, roughly about 30 cents. Now if you even wanted to go to something like a chili sauce instead of a ketchup, you would pay 45 cents for this bottle. So you can quickly see that if you are adaptable, like this right here, look at this huge bottle of chili sauce. So this gigantic 1 liter bottle of chili sauce is about $3.50 roughly, compared to the half the size of the bottle of ketchup. That's almost $5. Ah. Okay. How much? Okay. Ah. Yeah, this is perfect. And like that one. Can you tell me prices?
Yeah.
I don't think that one. I think this one.
32.
32, okay. And then that one? This is exactly what I was looking for.
60.
60. 60. Okay. Come on. Thank you. So this is exactly what I was looking for. 60,000 though. 25, 50. You're looking at about $2 and you're looking about one. So screw it. I think I'm gonna be wild and go on the edge. These are exactly what I've been looking for. When I fry things or when I need to pull things out of water, this is exactly what I need. It's a one-time charge, so screw it. Let's see what else we can get. Bacon. So I'm gonna show you a little alternative to bacon. So bacon is not so cheap here, but you have a couple of different options like this. You have some frozen pork belly, which I might actually, you know what? This is 150. So these are the same price as the sliced pork belly. These look much more closer to a bacon. They just don't have as much flavor as bacon, I've noticed. And this is a whole chunk. So literally, I'm torn between these. I've never had this one, but I guess you can kind of slice it. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the same thing that I've been getting normally. I think I'm gonna go with my regular bacon or my sliced pork belly. So let's toss that in there. Hello. Can I get the second one? This one? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So we grabbed some frozen pork shoulder. I usually just toss this in a pan, throw a little bit of butter and cook it, and eat that with some eggs for breakfast. Very cheap. 40,000 for about 1 pound. So you're looking at about $1.50, almost $2 for a pound of ground up pork sausage, basically. So let me just double check that I have everything so I could pay for this and get the hell out, because I'm already spending more than what I wanted to. This is for my membership. So I do get my little membership here. That's the number that you enter for your membership to get a little bit of a discount. So we're gonna see what this bill is, and it'll probably only knock out a little bit of my bill, but a little bit goes a long way sometimes. And if you guys look, my running total is 230,000, which is basically about $9 so far. And I think I have a pineapple left. So let's actually see what this final total will be. If any of you guys are curious, I'm looking to stay right around a 1 million VND budget a week on food, which is basically a tad under $40, maybe $38, $39.
The total is 267.
267,000, okay. The traffic is something that I always worry about. It's probably the #1 safety concern that I worry about here in Da Nang, in Vietnam in general, is the safety issue. I don't worry about getting robbed. I don't worry about theft or things like that. I worry about getting hit by one of these scooters right here, especially when they come out of these little corners and alleys. You see how many there are just parked here. Sometimes these guys will come off the curb. Sometimes they'll come down the wrong way. It's crazy. The traffic is just insane. But this was the bakery right here that I come to. I used to get some sweets from here, but I usually get my buns, and let's see if they actually have buns today. Xin chào. They do. Hello. Can I get 3 of those, the buns? Where's my cash? I think these should cost me 15,000. Come on. Thank you. So 15,000 for 3 buns. It's right around 70 cents, 75 cents. So you can't beat that. 3 hamburger buns, which I use. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. Let's just take a quick look and show you guys some of the stuff that they have here. I've tried a bunch of stuff here, not all of it, but obviously I've tried some of these little pizzas, like that one right there. They have little sweets. They have everything like this. You can get breakfast foods. These are like the little banh mi style sandwiches they make here also. But it's a cool little spot. This is where I can always go to, where I know that they have those buns. So we got one last quick stop. So we're gonna make our last quick stop right here at the butcher shop. I gotta buy some ground beef. We're gonna go take a look. Hopefully they have enough ground beef right now. It just opened up. I think they open about 10 o'clock in the morning. Usually they're good. Usually they have a good amount of stock. So let's go over here and go check out the butcher shop. Let's make sure we don't get hit real quick. And we're gonna go in here. What I love about this place is when you're hot, you gotta go into the big walk-in refrigerator, which is my favorite part. Hello. Xin chao. As you guys can tell, I come here enough that they do know me by first name, which is very cool, especially being in a foreign country. They know my name. We're gonna take a look. This is what I get. I get the ground beef. It's right around $2 for a half pound. So you're looking at, yeah, like I said, $4 per pound. Not much cheaper than the USA, but there's nothing you can do. There's some stuff that you just gotta pay extra for, especially when you get great deals like banh mi sandwiches for 80 cents. So you can either get a banh mi sandwich for 80 cents, or you can get a quarter pound of ground beef for the same price. It feels really good in here. It's freaking pumping out the cold air. So you got things like tomatoes, you got your produce, you got your onions. And like I said, they're a little bit more expensive here. I think they're a little bit higher grade quality, but shockingly, the ground beef is actually cheaper than the ground beef at Moon Milk, which is a reason I like to come here. Plus the people, as you guys see, they know me by name. And they're very nice. But you can also get stuff like this, like bacon, ham. You got all these different Western, or at least imported type of things. But just to give you guys an idea of when I told you guys what's kind of expensive. So you get about a quarter pound steak, which would be about maybe 6 ounces, for about $5. So steak and beef, cheese, dairy, all this stuff is not cheap in Asia. It's just how it is. You got to pay at a premium. So let's get out of here. I would love to stay in here for the whole day because it's so cool. But let's get out of here and pay for this real quick and make our way back to the hotel, or to my, let's make our way back to my apartment to get back into the AC. Like, I have 4 videos right now that I still need to edit, and it takes a long time, so that's the problem. I make videos and then I get home and then I hate to edit, so it slows me down. I still have my video from Hue, which I went there about a month and a half ago. Quignon, that I went about a month ago. My border run, which was July 7th, I think it was. So I have a lot of videos. I just did an apartment hunting video. So I have 4 videos plus this one to edit now, so.
Yeah, please check your receipt.
Yep. So, $275?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just get my money out. $275. Okay, just big bill. Put my receipt in here. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Hope that see video But the soft soon.
It will be. I'll try.
Yeah.
It's called Will Travels with a Z. One word. So that's it, guys. I'm just leaving the butcher shop right there. You guys can see the butcher shop right behind me. And the interesting thing about it is not only is it a butcher shop, but that same meat they cook right here in the restaurant. So it's a butcher shop slash restaurant. And they have really nice people there. You guys seen how nice the lady is in there. So we're gonna head back. That street reminds me of Dominica, the apartment. That's exactly the one I wanted. So every time I see that, I get a little tear in my eye, but oh well. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and drop them right in the bottom in the comment section. I try to answer every single question I can. I try to be as knowledgeable and helpful and give you the right information that you guys need. So basically, I think I'm gonna wrap it up right there. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you got any entertainment purpose out of it, please hit the like button. Subscribe button would be awesome too. My channel is slowly growing. I would love to just keep pushing all this content out to more people, and that only works if you guys go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So I think before this sun out here gets too hot, I think I'm gonna end the video right there. And this is basically a day in the life of me. Pretty boring, but pretty cheap. I just walk around, maybe go to a few local places. Tonight I'll make some dinner, and that's about it. But like I said, this is a perfect time to wrap this video up. I appreciate it. And as I always say, happy travels.